Hi, I'm Tebrock, and I'm going to be reviewing the AmpliGame 8.8 Plus microphone by FIFINE. And here it is. Sometimes when you're live streaming, it becomes necessary to mute your microphone from time to time. So FIFINE made a great decision in placing a mute button at the top of the microphone, so it's easy to reach. It is just a touch sensitive button, which is true of all the buttons on this microphone. So you can see just probably a little bit in the video that there's a green light while it's active. So we'll test it. It should turn red, and that'll mean that the microphone is in mute. So I'll start saying test 1, 2, 3, test 1, and I should be back. So one of the obvious pluses to the A8 Plus is the inclusion of RGB LED lights inside. So right out of the box, when you first plug it in, it goes through this cycling color that you see here. And I'm really liking it a lot. And one of the nice things about that is they added a button on the bottom, which is just in front of the USB cable and the 3¼ inch audio jack that you can press to change the colors. So if you want to just lock it in, there's, I believe, 7 different colors to lock in. And I do have a little bit of problems with these touch buttons, and I think it's because my hands tend to be cold. There we go. So you can just pick the color that you want, and it'll stay locked into that color, which is, really nice, especially if you have a theme. I tend to go with red when I'm live streaming. Also, I should point out the pop filter that's included, and that's already attached when it comes out of the box, as we saw in the unboxing. And it's also got a little bit of the FIFINE smiley face, but even from like being right in front of it, it's very difficult to see, and that's okay with me. I don't really like a lot of branding on my stuff, but I really like the whole aesthetic of this microphone. I think so far this is their nicest one yet. The A8 Plus features a carioid setting, bidirectional, stereo, and omnidirectional. So it makes it a very diverse microphone for streaming, collaborating with others in the room. So one nice feature that this microphone has is a 3.5 millimeter audio jack located on the bottom. Right now I have my Sony PlayStation 3D Pulse headset plugged into it, and when I put it on, I'm able to hear myself through the microphone, which is very helpful. Right on the back, on the lower back here, you can see the volume adjustment for that audio jack, which is also a nice feature as well. So the next thing we're going to do here is test the 4 polar patterns of the microphone, so we can just hear the difference between those settings. Most of what you've been hearing here is cardioid mode, so let's just test that one more time here. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm about 6 inches or so from the microphone. So now we are going to change it to bidirectional. So I'm going to and then we're going to change it to stereo. And omnidirectional. And back to cardioid. This review wouldn't be complete if I didn't try out another microphone that's in the same category, at least feature category, and it is at a different price point. So if you're anything like me and you're a thrifty shopper, then you're going to want to know, how does this microphone stand up to a microphone that you see in stores all over the place, that you see a lot of streamers use, and costs almost twice as much. So right now I am using this microphone, and we'll see if you can hear the difference when I switch back to this microphone. Now we are back with the A8 Plus by FIFINE, so see if you can hear a difference with this microphone. So as a person who loves to game, and I dabble in streaming and a little bit of YouTube, I struggle with spending a lot of money on the latest microphones and cameras and things of that nature, even though that is something that I really like. So I tend to look for products that are quality, that give me a good return on my investment, and that I can also share with my family as well. I really dig the aesthetic of it. It is a lightweight microphone compared to like the Blue Yeti that I compared it to, but I really don't see why that's an issue at all. I have an inexpensive boom arm, at this point, that I purchased off Amazon. So I don't even think that it would be good to have that heavy of a microphone on it. I think the lights are really nice. I know my kids really like that a lot. And quite honestly, even as an older person, I think it's really cool. So I'm going to use it. And I think the recording quality is really just about the same. I can't really discern much of a difference at all. And neither of these two recording tests were adjusted in any way. They're just plugged into my Mac, and I just hit record. I recommend this microphone. I have no problem recommending it to any of my friends, and I do have a discount code that you can apply that's in the description of the video. So go ahead and use that. See if you can save some money on top of the already low price of around $60. I give it a thumbs up, and I will be using this on my channel. I guarantee it. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. If you have any other recommendations, let me know. But I think I'm really happy with my purchase, and I'm sure you will be too. So hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.